Good afternoon, class. Today, remember, it's June the 5th, and the year is 2020. Today is Friday, and this is actually our lesson 5, which is a job interview. Remember, this is related to the units that we started before the COVID-19 pandemic. And of course, there will be some objectives for this class. The first one will be, we are going to be learning some vocabulary related to job interviews. We are going to watch one video comprehensively. I think we are going to watch it only once, maybe twice. I will ask you if you need a second time. If not, we're going to go with just one. And also, we are going to discuss about job interviews. Okay, so the first activity will be using the chats. Write your ideas about job interviews. What is it that you think about job interviews? What is it, first of all? What is a job interview? Okay, Miss Paulita, is there any interaction?
Not yet. I wrote the question on the chat,
okay.
So for you to read there.
Okay, very nice, very nice. So, what do you know about job interviews? What are they for? What are they for? No ideas?
No ideas yet. Remember,
okay,
we have 2 questions there.
Yes. Remember, a job interview is this conversation between a potential employer and someone who is looking for a job. For instance, when a teacher wants to work in a school, he will attend a meeting, most likely with the principal of the school, and present himself or herself, trying to impress the person so they can get the job, okay? So that is a job interview. Hoy día vamos a estar trabajando con una entrevista de trabajo, okay? Nothing yet, Miss Paulita? No ideas in the chat?
No ideas, Robert.
Chiquillos, la idea es que usemos el chat. El chat, por si acaso, está bloqueado para conversaciones personales, pero está habilitado para el público en general para que lancen ahí sus ideas. Y Miss Paula está atenta al chat, leyendo para que podamos ir intercambiando ideas, que no sea monólogo esto. Okay, if there are no ideas, maybe you understand what it is, so we can go on. So with the vocabulary, we have the first keyword, which is fairness. Look at the picture. What does fairness represent? What is this? You can write your answer on the chat board. No ideas? Nothing?
We have the first, Camilo Silva wrote there, igualdad.
Okay, very, very close. That is justicia, justicia. But yes, Camilo, very, very close. Okay, the second picture, look at how they are. They are fit. What does fit mean? What does fit mean? Look at her biceps, her abdomen, the triceps. How do they look? They are fit.
Cristóbal Obando wrote there, ajuste.
In this case, it is not in that context. It is one of the possible meanings. This is en forma, okay? But ajuste, yeah, it's also one of the meanings, but not in this context. Okay, and the last one, I love myself. That is self-esteem. What is self-esteem?
Javiera Valenzuela wrote there, autoestima.
Very, very good, Javier. Yes, autoesteem. So keep those ideas in mind because we are going to go on now. Okay, we are also going to check some sequencing words that you may know. For instance, first of all, primero que todo. Secondly, en segundo lugar. Finally, finalmente. Remember, these are words that we use to organize our thoughts, especially when we are presenting something. And some expression, it's in my blood. What it is in your blood? It's in my blood. What do you think that it means? What is it's in my blood? It's in my blood. Well, this expression, okay, any interactions, Miss Paula?
Yeah, we have one from Javiera Valenzuela, está en mi sangre, she says.
Yes, it means that, very good, Javiera, excellent. It means that it is part of your heritage. It is part of a tradition. It's part of something that it is in you, like a family custom, okay? The second expression, it's my pleasure, which is used to express that you are grateful for something. For instance, when you talk to somebody and you say, nice to meet you, it's my pleasure. Gusto conocerte, es un placer para mí. And the last one, you make some good points. This expression is used to express that the other person is very clear and concise in what they are presenting, and also that their ideas are good, they are important. Okay, with this vocabulary in mind, we are going to watch a video. So in this activity, we are going to watch a job interview. Then we are going to be separated into two groups. One group will be working with Miss Paola, and the other group will be working with me. And we are going to check some questions which I sent through Camilo to you, so we can share ideas and thoughts. There are ones, the first questions are to take notes and pay attention, and the other ones are a discussion, okay? So let's go with the video.
Coronavirus.
No coronavirus. No coronavirus, I hope. Okay. Miss Paulita, ¿se ve? ¿Tenemos imagen, Miss Paulita? Okay.
Yes, we have.
Audio?
Also.
Okay, great.
Ah, Jack, please take a seat. I'm Mrs. Spence.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Spence. Nice to meet you.
You too. So, you've applied to do a teaching course here.
Yes, that's right.
I'd like you to tell me, first of all, why you want to be a teacher.
Ah, okay. Well, I've always loved explaining things and helping people. I'm not looking for an easy job. I like a challenge. I also want to work with young people.
And why have you decided to become a PE teacher?
Okay. I love all sports, and I really believe it's important for young people to do sport at school.
Yes, I agree. Why is it so important, do you think?
Okay, well, first of all, we all know it's important for our health to keep physically fit. Secondly, physical exercise is good for our mental well-being and self-esteem. Finally, playing sport teaches young people important life lessons, like the importance of teamwork, discipline, and fairness, for instance.
Okay, thank you. And where does your passion for sport come from?
Let me think. It's difficult to choose one thing in particular. I grew up around sport. My mum was a really good athlete, actually.
Oh, yes.
We used to go and see her running marathons, which made a big impression on me as a child. I suppose it's in my blood.
Right. Fantastic. And how do you think teachers can encourage their students to enjoy sport?
That's an interesting question. On one hand, I think many students enjoy the competitive element. They want to be the best, it's motivating for them. On the other hand, we need to encourage the ones who are not as confident, so we need to reward them for participating and trying their best. It's not all about winning.
Okay. Thank you very much, Jack. You make some good points.
It's my pleasure, thank you.
Now, I'm going to show you around the college.
Okay, we are going to watch it a second time, and then we are going to be separated into two rooms to develop the activities, okay?
Ah, Jack, please take a seat. I'm Mrs. Spence.
Oh, hello, Mrs. Spence, nice to meet you.
You too. So, you've applied to do a teaching course here.
Yes, that's right.
I'd like you to tell me first of all why you want to be a teacher.
Ah, okay. Well, I've always loved explaining things and helping people. I'm not looking for an easy job. I like a challenge. I also want to work with young people.
And why have you decided to become a PE teacher?
Okay. I love all sports, and I really believe it's important for young people to do sport at school.
Yes, I agree. Why is it so important, do you think?
Okay, well, first of all, we all know it's important for our health to keep physically fit. Secondly, physical exercise is good for our mental well-being and self-esteem. Finally, playing sport teaches young people important life lessons, like the importance of teamwork, discipline, and fairness, for instance.
Okay, thank you. And where does your passion for sport come from?
Let me think. It's difficult to choose one thing in particular. I grew up around sport. My mum was a really good athlete, actually.
Oh, yes.
We used to go and see her running marathons, which made a big impression on me as a child. I suppose it's in my blood.
Right. Fantastic. And how do you think teachers can encourage their students to enjoy sport?
That's an interesting question. On one hand, I think many students enjoy the competitive element. They want to be the best, it's motivating for them. On the other hand, we need to encourage the ones who are not as confident, so we need to reward them for participating and trying their best. It's not all about winning.
Okay. Thank you very much, Jack. You make some good points.
It's my pleasure, thank you.
Now, I'm going to show you around the college.
Okay, we are back into the main room. Remember, now we are going to be separated so we can work with the comprehension and discussion activities, okay? So are there any questions, any doubts? No questions, no doubts?
Nope.
Okay, let's go into the breakout rooms. So you can write your answers on the chats, okay? If you want to speak, you can ask in the chat, I want to speak. If you want to write, you just write, okay? Is that clear? Okay, so the first question, this is related to the video. What job is Jack applying to, and where is he doing the interview? Okay, anybody wants to answer? We have Felix, Karen, Camilo, Felipe, Lucas, Fernanda Manque, Julio, María, Leo, Isabela, bienvenida, and Francisco. Where is the interview? Okay,
In the
let's
college.
Okay, in a college, specifically in an office. Okay, very good, Lucas. Excellent, very nice. It is in an office in a college. Very good. And what is the job that Jack is applying to? What job is he applying to? Anybody? What job is he applying to? Camilo, maybe? Felix? Yes, Camilo Silva. But not any teacher. Remember, he is applying for a job as a PE teacher. Do you know what that is? That is physical education teacher. Physical education teacher. So here's something like Mr. Daniel, Mr. Boris, okay? The second question. What job is Jack applying to? I'm sorry, that is the first one. Is he applying for a job? Okay, remember the answer is he's applying for a job as a PE teacher. He's doing the interview in a college, in an office. Why does Jack want the job? Remember, he's applying as a PE teacher. Why does Jack want the job? ¿Por qué quiere ese trabajo? Y él da sus motivos. Okay, what are Jack's reasons, or why does he say he wants that job? No, Julio, everything is not about socialism and communism. And teachers, we eat 4 times a day, not 3. Because we are into this capitalist world. Okay, now that is not the reason. Why? Remember, he says he likes explaining things to other people. He likes helping people. He likes the challenge, and he wants to work with young people. Okay, those are the reasons that he presents. He wants to explain things, help people. He wants a challenge, and he wants to teach or work with young people. Okay, young people. I'm going to read the answer on the chat.
Be healthy, for
Me
example.
equivoqué, Sala, yo.
Yeah,
Perdón, Miss, me equivoqué, Sala.
don't worry. So there are another reasons apart from to help people to be healthy.
No, pues, pero ¿qué tarea hay?
Responde la pregunta que dijo el profe.
Felipe, ¿qué
Buena,
pasa?
profe.
¿Ah? Llegas tarde hasta las clases virtuales, ¿qué pasa? Po?
Profe, ¿qué pasó? ¿Qué hay que hacer?
Ah, la pregunta, chiquillo, era de acuerdo a lo que vimos en el video. ¿Por qué, es cierto? ¿Por qué Jack dice que es importante el deporte? Eso es lo que le... Okay, the question is, why does Jack or think or believes that the sports are important? Ah, no, la Paola puede
Profesor.
escribir a la hora que quiera. Yes, Isabela.
Profesor, en el video decía, Jack decía que el deporte era importante porque aprendían a trabajar en equipo.
Yes.
¿Qué más era? Disciplina y no me acuerdo del otro.
Very, very good. Son hartos los motivos, pero tú agarraste varios. Because sports are important. Very good, Lucas. Ya la tenía por acá. Are important for discipline, teamwork. Yes, very good. And also, esta palabra que estaba en el vocabulario, fairness. Son tres cosas que te instruye el deporte: la disciplina, el trabajo en equipo y la justicia. You see? Y por supuesto, las otras las pueden sacar ustedes de su mente. It's important for our health. For our health. Mental well-being. A lo que tenemos muy descuidado últimamente por no poder hacer deporte, nuestra salud, y no solamente física, sino que también mental. El deporte, vaya que nos ayuda con esto. Y por supuesto, el motivo principal por el cual tantos van al gimnasio, for self-esteem. ¿Ok? Ya. Y les voy a dejar lanzar la última pregunta. María, pon atención, por favor, esta vez. Where does Jack think that his passion comes from? La entrevistadora le pregunta, where does your passion come from? ¿De dónde viene tu pasión? I'm going to say. Isabela?
Ya, decía que su mamá corría en maratones y
Very
que
good.
la iba a ver de pequeño, algo así, que estaba en sus sangres.
Yes, very good. That is the keyword or the phrase that we learned at the beginning. Excellent, Isabela. Yes, from his mother. Y él dice esta frase, very good. It's in my blood. Esto es lo que nosotros decimos, está en mi sangre, es parte de mi herencia, que no es, por supuesto, genética, sino que es una herencia de tradición. Viene su mamá, está en su ADN, como dicen acá, o está en su sangre. Excellent, Isabela. Very good. Lucas also, and Camilo for participating. Now, we have some discussion questions. Estas son preguntas para discutir y comentar. Aquí, por supuesto, no hay respuesta incorrecta. You have to either write or speak, okay? You can write or speak. The first question. What do you think about Jack's physical appearance? Is visual appearance important during a job interview? Ya, esta pregunta es acerca de la apariencia física de Jack. Do you remember his clothes? Do you think or believe that visual appearance is important in a job interview? Okay. Entonces la pregunta para los que a lo mejor no están tan avanzados en inglés, ¿es la apariencia visual o apariencia física importante al momento de una entrevista de trabajo?
Yes.
So.
Okay, Lucas, why do you say so?
It's a 50%.
Okay, but why is it 50%?
Because the...
Okay, and where does Jack's passion come from? ¿Y de dónde viene su pasión, chiquillo?
De la sangre.
De la mamá.
De la sangre, de la mamá,
This
de
is
las
Desde
from
niño
familias.
his
viene la
mother.
pasión.
It's let's say, a tradition. It is a family custom, okay?
Que estaba en su
It's
sangre, en su blood.
very good, Axel. It's in his blood. Es una herencia genética. Ya la Sailin, silencio. Yeah. Okay. That's for the first part of the questions. I'm sorry, there is one left, the last one. How does Jack think he can encourage students to sports? ¿Qué es lo que él piensa que es la forma para motivar a que hagan deporte? All of students. How does he think that he can encourage his students to do sports? Ignacio? Let's see. Felipe.
¿Qué pasa, mister?
Ya, Felipino. ¿Cómo? Ya, si tú estás en el otro grupo y nosotros lo
Mister, es que
contestamos.
la verdad es que yo no vi el video y tampoco había cachado las preguntas. Pero sí estuve atento a la clase pasada, a lo que llegué, que fueron como 5 minutos.
Ya, gracias, Felipe.
XD.
María. Ya, la María estaba en mi grupo, nosotros ya habíamos contestado esta pregunta. Así que la María se sabe la respuesta.
¿Ah?
¿Se acuerda de María? ¿Qué decía él para llegar a los alumnos? ¿Cómo los podía motivar?
Mamá, estoy con el audio prendido. Profe, ¿me lo puede repetir, por favor?
Ya, María. Eso, Jean Marchand, the competition between students. Very good, yeah, yes. In that part, he says it's not all competition. You can reward students for participation. Él dice, no es todo competencia, también se puede premiar por participar. And that's the way to encourage other students to do sports. Okay, Jan. Let's see. Now we have the discussion questions, and this is related to his physical and visual appearance, okay? Remember, Jack is dressed with a shirt, without sleeves, sitting in front of the interviewer. So, what do you think about Jack's physical appearance? Is visual appearance important during a job interview? La pregunta explicada en castellano es, ¿qué piensan de su apariencia personal? ¿Es el aspecto visual algo importante para una entrevista de trabajo?
Sí.
Mister,
Muchísimo.
eso lo había respondido el Lucas Cárdenas.
Yes. Ya, pero si te sabes la respuesta, no, chicos, esta parte no es respuesta
Dijo que
correcta o
era como un
incorrecta.
50%.
Yes.
50%.
Okay, remember,
Básicamente es porque da la primera impresión de ti.
very good, Axel. It is important, but not all of the, let's say, I would say like, it's very important, but not the most important aspect, okay? Very good, Axel. First impressions are important. Yes, very good, Axel. First impressions are important. But it isn't the most important thing. Por ejemplo, si fuera una modelo, tiene que ser muy bonita, ¿cierto? Ese sería un criterio para contratarla. Pero si yo hablo de un profesor, no me interesa que sea bonito, ¿cierto? ¿Qué es lo que me interesa? Si sabe lo que va a enseñar, si tiene dominio de grupo, en fin, las habilidades que necesita un profesor. Pero sin lugar a dudas, como Axel dijo, hay muchas cosas que no entran por los ojos, la primera impresión es importante. A ver, si yo me presentara al cargo de profesor de educación física, así en mis condiciones que estoy, ¿me darían trabajo, no? Honestamente, ¿ven?
No.
Probablemente no.
Probablemente no. Because there is also a key element that you have to be in the shape que dice acá la Celine, ya que la Antonia no puede entrar. Ya, vayan pensando, ya, pero voy a terminar esta idea. Entonces tenemos que también estar en la forma que requiere el trabajo. Si mi trabajo es en la altura, yo no puedo tener vértigo. Si mi trabajo es deportivo, yo no puedo estar gordo. Si mi trabajo es de modelo, no puedo ser feo. Son cosas que aunque sean superficiales, son así. Ya, okay? Listen carefully. What do you think about his answers? Does he get his key point across? ¿Qué piensan de las preguntas, cierto? Ustedes nosotros las podemos ir escuchando y leyendo, pero ¿qué piensan de su respuesta? ¿Se dio a entender? Okay, let's ask Javi Vargas. What do you think, Javiera Vargas? Ahí está la Javi, ¿o no? Javi.
¿Puedes repetir la pregunta?
Okay,
Por favor.
Javi. What do you think about his answers? Does he get his key points across? ¿Qué te parecieron sus respuestas a la entrevista? Todas las preguntas que le hacían eran buenas, sus respuestas eran malas.
Encontré que sus respuestas eran buenas y bien complementadas, porque tenían
Okay,
sus propios
yes.
puntos de vista, los cuales
Okay,
eran
yes.
efectivos, acompañados con sus argumentos.
Very nice, very nice. So you can tell that he was prepared for this interview. That is also a key component of any interview, to prepare yourself, to rehearse beforehand. Entonces, esto es un elemento clave en la entrevista de trabajo. Es uno de los errores que cometen muchos, llegar a la entrevista a ver qué te preguntan. Normalmente tú tienes que prepararte y ensayar la entrevista. Este es un consejo. Algún día les va a tocar. Ojalá con un amigo, ojalá que alguien haya tenido la experiencia de pasar por entrevistas para que le vean qué tipo de preguntas les. Por ejemplo, la señora le preguntaba, ¿cómo motivar usted a los alumnos? Y él respondió dándole un reconocimiento a todos, incluso por participar, no solamente por competir, o sea, no solamente por ganar las competencias. Entonces ahí él se nota que estaba preparado. ¿Ok? Ya, esta pregunta va para el otro lado. Think about this. Para el otro lado me refiero a la respuesta anterior. What are the questions would you have asked Jack? What are the questions? ¿Qué otras preguntas le hubieran hecho ustedes a Jack? Que no se le hicieron, por supuesto. Let's see, Fernanda Manqui. Fernanda. Nothing. Carlita. Carla Regada. Julio. Antonio Martín. Sean. Cristóbal Obando. Any ideas, boys and girls? ¿Qué más le pudimos haber preguntado a esta persona que no le hicieron en esta entrevista? A ver.
O sea, le pudieron haber preguntado dónde se ven 10 años, así como para ver cómo piensa como persona él.
Very good, Cristóbal. Yes. How do you see yourself in the future? Very good. Yo creo que esas han sido actividades que hemos hecho antes. ¿Cómo se ven ustedes en 10 años más? ¿Cómo va a ser el mundo en 10 años más? ¿Cómo eso demuestra, por supuesto, capacidad analítica? Another question, Julio, for instance. Julio.
Profe, Julio, si no me equivoco, no tiene micro.
Oh, pero puedes
Tenía el
escribir.
micro malo.
Ya, pero en el chat puedes escribir. Profe, no tengo micro, justamente. ¿Pero alguna idea en el chat, Julio? Puedes escribir, ¿cierto? Ya. Es la misma que contestó Cristóbal. ¿Qué otras preguntas le pudimos haber hecho a esta persona? Nosotros, ¿qué preguntas que no se le hicieron ahora? What are the questions would you have asked Jack during this interview? For instance, she didn't ask him this question. Okay, very good. That is a very good question, Julio. Yes. What was your reason to study, to become a teacher? Why did you want to become a teacher? Yes. O en realidad sí se le hicieron, pero de otra forma. Pero very nice, very good question. And this one. What are your salary expectations? Very good question, Cristobal, Julio, excellent. And the last one, do you believe that he got the job? Did he get the job? What do you think? No está dicho, pero está implícito. ¿Creen
¿Qué
que
cosa?
le dieron el trabajo?
Sí.
Okay, Cristobal. And how do we know that he got the job?
Si no me equivoco, preguntó por qué dice eso, ¿cierto? O algo así, ¿no?
Sí, ¿por qué piensas tú que le dieron el trabajo?
Porque al final le dice bienvenido al colegio o algo así.
Okay, something like that. Yes, let me show you the college. Le dice, vamos a conocer el colegio. No te van a mostrar el colegio, sino te van a contratar. Eso sería hasta cruel, ¿cierto? Yo no le muestro
Sí, ilógico.
es ilógico, yo no le muestro la sala, no le muestro el colegio al que no voy a contratarle. Gracias, te llamamos, pero no le digo, vamos a conocer el colegio.
Hasta la próxima.
Hasta la próxima, ¿cierto? Very good, Crystal. Yes, that is the answer. Okay, I think we are ready. I'm going to check the other room. You may chat in here now. I'm going to be joining the other group to see if they are ready, okay?
Ok.
Buena, acá.
Maybe showing the rooms, maybe showing the pager and the places students be there to work in PE mainly, and why not the other parts of the school also, because he will be the teacher and he has to know everything about the school, every space. Yeah, so that why we can think it's he got the job finally there. Okay, thank you, Javi. Very good. Those were all the questions that we have.
Miss,
And
are you ready?
yeah.
Okay, as students are going back to the main room, we can start with our closure. This will be the end of today's class. So this is a very simple question. Remember to interact with Miss Paula in the chat. What did you learn today? What was the topic of this class? Remember to write your answers in the chat.
We have an answer here. Axel wrote la comprensión visual.
Okay, I think that he means that we should be ready to be judged by our physical appearance, by our visual. Okay.
Yeah. And he also wrote y auditiva también.
Okay, so well, yes, we practice listening. Yes, very good, excellent, Axel.
Javiera Vargas wrote, I learned new expressions.
Very good, Javiera. An example? Any examples? For instance, it's in my blood. Okay, so this is a question to finish today's class. How should we approach an interview? This is to share. How should we approach? ¿Cómo deberíamos prepararnos para una entrevista? Después de lo que vimos y lo que discutimos.
con práctica previa.
Very good. We discussed about rehearsing before the interview. Yes, very good. Anything else? Anything else?
Maria Ignacia wrote, no, sorry. Javiera Vargas wrote, have good arguments.
Very good. Yes, be prepared with your ideas beforehand. Very good, Javiera. Yes. What else? Remember? To take care of your physical appearance, because first impressions are important. Okay? And the last, but not least, here is that you always prepare before an interview. Okay? So, boys and girls, this is the end of the class. Thank you, Miss Paola, for your help and your willingness to be part of this class. I hope
You're
all of the
welcome.
students learned something new today. And I think we are going to be seeing 2 weeks in 2 more weeks. Okay? So see you and have a nice weekend. Bye-bye.